Oh, yeah.
Your cops is part of medicine that we need to pick up from.
I'm aware he's been getting for shit. It's a little menace. He's just a little menace to society. Psychopathic goof. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Where are you? There you are. Anyway. Get some tunes pulled up. Then, I don't know, it's for like an hour or so, give or take. Just kind of depends on what the vibe is. I'm gonna switch. Part of my vibe is definitely probably, getting Z's early tonight. Silly little goober dog. You're a shit little boy. But you're a major menace. Yeah. You're a goof. You're a goober. Out there, this little might be a goober, like he is. Oh, fuck. Go. Get this bowl loaded up, smoked up here, and see how good I feel with this. There we go. Hey, fucking I'm not gonna lie, all day today I felt like I've been like suplexed. Just straight up. Most definitely feel like I've been kind of recovering from a cold. I mean, I can tell it ain't really fucking me up that much, but I can tell my brain is feeling groggy all day today. But I woke up all sweaty as fuck. It wasn't a really fun experience. So now my body's just been basically in slow recovery mode all damn day today, and of course I had to work today. So it's just like, you basically get to stay fucking trained all goddamn day. And yeah, at least I made sure to. I got my neck gaiter, so I made sure to wear that today, so I wasn't like coughing up on everything. And luckily I wasn't even really coughing much today. So, I could tell it must not necessarily be a COVID thing, because I know a cough would definitely be a very common thing with that. I mean, I do have one a little bit, but it's more or less just getting phlegm and gunk out of my lungs more than anything. It's not like a consistent thing. So, that's good at least. Oh, God. God, that actually hurt the head. Okay, don't jolt the brain like that. I thought that would help wake me up, but no, that actually hurt. Ugh. Ugh. Look. Nice. Ah, nice. Anyway. Yeah, let's see what's on tube and all that stuff, you know? Hey, this is a dope name. I'm saving this. Dude, Danny DeVito is so fucking awesome, dude. I love Danny DeVito. No, Joe, you're supposed to help the werewolf workers. You got it backwards. A handful of sick days, come on. Workers of the world unite. Dude, fucking goddamn, like, hey! Like, goddamn Danny DeVito's saying that. Hey! Shut up! Get over here! Sit down. God. This is while you're fix things with the railroad, get to the passive quality act for passive quality act for civil rights, the LGBTQ community, and extend child tax credit. How about the $35 cap on insulin? That's all I'm saying. Dude, Danny DeVito's based. I love Danny DeVito. It's like one of the few people in Hollywood that actually is like a full-on like lefty dude. And it's fucking amazing. I guess Mark Ruffalo is another one that's kind of like that a little bit. I know that guy's always been kind of an advocate for like universal healthcare and shit like that too. So there's like a few actors that actually kind of have a little bit of a left bent. Danny DeVito, I think, is the one that has the most out of it though, because I always see him being like not just pro-labor, but like very radically pro-labor. And it's just like I fucking love it. So fucking, this is just like a man we don't deserve, but one we need, you know? We don't deserve that man's grace and talent, but yet he gives it to us benevolently. And he's literally also like 1 inch taller than the qualification of being a dwarf. Like he's literally like 1 inch away from qualifying as a dwarf. Like, so I also kind of, see him as, like, king of the dwarves, almost. Where it's, like, he's, where he, like, leads them in solidarity as well. He's just an awesome guy. I love Danny DeVito. He's great. There's very little I can, say against him and shit. I mean, he's also, like, one that has a lot of memes. Like, so anyway, I started blasting. It's like, I mean, that's a Danny DeVito meme right there. I mean, the guy's, also got some memes under his belt. Because he's fucking awesome. I actually kind of want to talk about the railroad shit at some point. So I think I'll probably delve into that for a little bit. Yes. Anyway, I think I might have seen the Humus Report talk about the strike. Let's see if I can find his shit. If he did. Yeah, he did. Yep, cool. We'll check his little thing out in a bit. So I figured, and of course, sad reality is that motherfucker, being the quote-unquote, I'm a blue-collar, straightened, fucking working-class Joe Jack. It's like, of course, that motherfucker is, somebody that, when push comes to shove, stabs labor in the fucking back. And, of course, Congress, was all gleeful about making sure that, it was solidified. So, it's just fucking ridiculous. And of course they added like some other bill where it's like, oh, instead of 2 weeks, you get 1 week of sick days. That's added after we forced the contract on your hand. And it's just like, oh, let me just put my picket sign down now because, you just gave me the nice grace of, tiny little moldy ass crumbs that is like 1 fucking week of paid sick days. For the whole fucking year. It's like, not even the barest fucking minimal is like given to these fucking people, because the compromised bare minimal position was 2 fucking weeks, which is what they wanted. Like, realistically, I'm sure these guys want fucking like a month or something. Like what, like a lot of people, especially when it comes to union jobs, get. But they're just asking for 2 fucking weeks. That was their compromised position, but oh no, they have to compromise with either 1 fucking day or a week. Which the Senate will crush anyway, because the House is pushing that bill, and of course Senate, might not be in favor of that. Just let that tank. So, just a bunch of fucking calculated bullshit, and just basically using labor as pawns, in their fucking system, and also violating constitutional rights too. Because what's the whole fucking idea of freedom of assembly? All right. Like, that includes the assembly of a union and the assembly of a strike. Because that's also partially in tandem with peaceful protest, because striking is a form of protest as well. And it's an utter fucking violation of those constitutional rights for workers as well. So, it's just all nothing but blatant fucking lies and bullshit. And pretty much all of media and most, if not all, politicians are snubbing and trying to pin the blame on the fucking railroad workers, because they want to do a stoppage and threaten to strike. Which, that's kind of the fucking point of striking, is to do stoppages and force demands and concessions. So, it's like, the fuck do you think, like, I mean, it's like, when these dudes don't get, what they're, like, we're fighting for all this time and shit. I mean, honestly, you're very likely going to see these people say fuck it and just strike anyway. And if they do, they'd be doing wildcat strikes, because very likely their strikes would not be endorsed by the union, because the union would be, heavily penalized because of their fucking revocation of the rights. Because basically that means if, strike were to happen, basically the union can get extremely penalized and shit, and fucking pretty much everyone doing a strike arrested. Which, if a wildcat strike were to happen, there's at least some protections for the union itself too, but also basically kind of leaves workers on their own a little bit. So if wildcat strikes happen for the rail workers, they better have a lot of fucking numbers, and there better be people, joining them in solidarity, because if not, that shit not just would, it will get crushed. I mean, if you at least have, the numbers that they were initially predicting that would strike out, then kind of hard to arrest like 60,000+ something fucking people on a picket line. Granted, that picket line is like all over the country and shit, but in some places you might only have like 20 dudes on the line, and some places might have like 100+. But good luck, stopping all that. Like, yeah, you might hit, like, places where there's only, like, 10 people on a picket line or some shit, because it's, like, a tiny-ass town or something, or some shit like that, or, like, a little stopover supply hub or something, where you might get, like, a few dozen or something. But a lot of places are going to have, like, hundreds of fucking dudes, on a line. And cops can't arrest all of them. They could try, but they can't. The more numbers, the more harder and more paperwork the police have to deal with. And that also means the more numbers, the less likely they are going to try to arrest you. Because they don't want to deal with all the paperwork, and also that's more likely for scuffles to break out. So it's, there's a little mixture of the game, when it comes to these type of things. Like, a strike only really works if you have the true numbers. Because if not, then it can be very easy for a lot of these, fucking companies to walk over you, using whatever fucking means they can. Talking event post B-Day hangover MC. He didn't seem like he was having a hangover. Honestly, I'm kind of the one that's feeling all fucking, like, out of whack. Like, I woke up all sweaty, hot, fucking, like, having, like, kind of cold chills and shit. Like, my body was, like, recovering and getting over a fucking cold. And basically all day today, I felt like I've been fucking suplexed. And then, like, a fucking gigantic, like, Icelandic strongman took, like, a log and just, like, smacked me in the back, and now I'm just all like, ugh. I think it was just, like, some small colds, because I don't necessarily feel, like, totally all bleh and all fucked and shit, and I don't feel, like, outright sick. I just feel really fucking sore. Like, just drowsy and sore. That's pretty much it. And I guess I got, like, a little phlegm buildup, but I kind of coughed most of that out this morning. So, yeah, if anything, I'm kind of all out of whack. I mean, I was kind of chatting with him. He seemed like he was doing fine more than anything. In fact, he was kind of encouraging me not to stream today. It's like, yeah, if you need to recharge and stuff, don't stream tonight. I'm just like, I guess that'd be my decision. I mean, I am, but I'm not gonna fucking, go on for as long as I normally do. I'm gonna be here for, I don't know. I'll probably do it for like 2 hours or something. Looks like Democrats' strike-killing bill might backfire against them. Walhutz is usually in lockstep with whatever federal leadership does, but he's wicked pissed about this because he already hates the freight railways for different reasons. Really? What's his reasons for it? Because obviously I wouldn't necessarily think it's out of a pro-labor reason, but I'm curious to see why. Is it because of, like, is it because of... Honestly, I can't even really take a guess of what that, why he would want to hate him. I guess just because they're like any other fucking corporate supply chain company that just... The impede passenger rail. Well... I mean... Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it does. I mean, in order to fix that, you can heavily expand rail lines in this country nationally. There's very easy fixes to that, but fucking going after the railways, like, I don't know what you can necessarily do. Oh, I get, nationalizing. He wants a nationalized system so we have good rail service like European Asian countries. So he actually has a very base take. Awesome, because I do too. I think, the railroad workers, signalmen, etc., they should all have a union, and also have a nationalized industry where companies aren't fucking them over. He hates the companies. Well, I mean, I don't know his entire fucking, all of his positions and takes, so, I mean, I know he's kind of lib about some stuff, but I don't know what he's, like, left and what isn't on other shit, I only know what you usually tell me. And I don't think I know much about his, like, worker positions, so that's why I don't know. I'm assuming he at least is either neutral or somewhat positive, which, obviously, I imagine he's at least pretty positive, with the workers in this case, because a nationalized system does also benefit the workers in that case too, because they're cutting out a for-profit middleman. Rad lib is the best description for it. Yeah, I guess so. At least he's not like your typical rad lib where it makes me want to like give him a knuckle sandwich. Like, he's at least one I can talk with, and he seems like he's open to, you know, changing positions and shit like that and stuff, so. There's a lot, like, I'd say most rad libs I kind of want to give the knuckle sandwich to every now and then, but there's, you know, rad libs out there that I'm like, alright. Basically, if they get disenfranchised with the system enough, they start becoming more lefty. He's like one of those dudes I could see, if the system disenfranchises him enough, starts slowly becoming kind of like leftist and socialist, and a lot more than he already kind of is, because he is a little bit, at least with nationalization of the rail lines. That's a pretty socialist idea, so he already is like kind of there-ish with some stuff. So, you know, he's one of those dudes I could see eventually being like, you know, disenfranchised to the point he does, you know, kind of embrace more of those ideas. So very open to change, but he just happens to have a couple base positions. The only thing I've seen him change his position on is weed. Well, I mean, it shows that he's, you know, somewhat willing to change his positions. I mean, it just kind of depends on what the specific issue is, I'd imagine. But, either way. At least he seems, like I said, he seems like at least somebody that you can at least have a back and forth with and not, you know, be absurd. But honestly, you know, like, I think it just goes to show that, you know, this entire, you know, like, system has just never been fundamentally built, you know, in the position of anybody, you know, but the owner class and the status quo and shit. And when you get, and then when you get, you know, like, people that ostensibly will support, you know, workers or unions and shit, like Biden, you know, for example, then, you know, when push comes to shove, they stab your fucking back. And that, you know, at the end of the day, all this does is just disenfranchise more and more people and piss people off just that much more. Shit music from last night gave you a hangover, Lamau. I don't think it was that. Little goober. Ridiculous little sweet boy. Here, let's see. So it's on tube hill. Man, I keep getting recommended the whole like Kanye shit that happened when he went on Temples. Like, oh my god, I've seen this like 3 times already. It's like, good lord. It's like I can only see the same thing, you know, so many different times from like different people. Come on, Zukov, really? Are we really gonna be that way? You little prick. God, what a little goober. What a little goober. Alright, let's go on to Reddit. Let's see what's on Reddit here. What's going on, y'all? Hey! Hey! No! I don't even have to say anything anymore. Nice. Oi. You little goober. Oh. Look at you. You're just so cute. Just giving me this little look. German policeman reacts to being called a Nazi at the gate of Lufthansa. 1334? Huh? A German cop is called a Nazi? I mean, I know this much. Like, if you call, like, pretty much anybody a Nazi, especially without proof in Germany, those are basically just straight up fucking fighting words. Not just fighting words, but, like, also straight up criminal prosecution shit. So, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily be going, you know, around calling people Nazis. Here, let's do this. Turn it up. Ba-ba. Here, let's see what's going on. Not the ringtone, you stupid. Oh my god. No, not the god. Oh my god, not the goddamn ringtone. This.
On the plane.
My distance is on the plane.
Okay, I already can tell why this guy was called Nazi. You have literally a bunch of, like, like extremely Orthodox Jewish dudes here, and they're, like, they are probably very evangelical, well, the equivalent of being evangelical as fuck with their religious views and shit, and basically think everyone who's a German is a fucking Nazi, probably.
Why do you hate us?
Yep. Wow. Oh my god, so you're a German who happens to be a cop. Like, why do you hate us? Meh. Like, we're not gonna let go and trivialize this fucking horrible tragedy that happened and basically just, like, you know, make it, like, you know, some sort of stupid little, like, pander game and, like, a little, like, victim game for me. It's like, oh my god. Oh, there it was. One of them said it, and then there's a... There was a collective groan. I love it, dude. Whoever said that, everybody was just like, oh, come on. I mean, oh my god. I mean, I'm not sadly too surprised from, like, very Zionistic fucks like this, because they basically think anyone that doesn't treat them like the holy people as, like, a bunch of anti-Semitic Nazis. That's just, like, how they fucking, you know, think, because they literally think they're God's chosen people and they deserve to walk on everybody else, you know, with some sort of ivory tower mentality. And it's gross. Like, it's a very gross idea and shit, and they basically, you know, still would think and still, like, you know, villainize Germany because, oh, they did that once. Where the German culture and German people today, like, abhorrently and, like, and basically, like, outright, you know, villainize and criminalize Nazism in their fucking country, and for good reason. And honestly, we should probably be taking notes over here, too. You know, when it comes to this shit at this point. It's like, Germany has it right with this fucking shit. And, yeah, like, just literally, you know, blowing around being like, oh, you're just a Nazi, you know, just because of your fucking stupid religious beliefs. It's like, oh, fuck you. It's like, fuck you.
Who was it?
What was it?
Who was it? Yeah. Who said it? H12. Wait a moment, Mr. Okay.
So none of them are saying anything. They're just like, nah, you know, nobody? They're just all like, nah, we didn't say anything.
Yeah. Okay, come here. You don't know what's said. You're guessing. Who was it?
Is this dude also, like, drunk on some wine or something? It's like, you don't know that, you're just guessing. It's like, dude, you slurred that so bad. Are you drunk? Did you go to the airport bar before, like, did you and your buddies go to the airport bar or something? Did y'all partake in some wine or some shots or something? Like, Did y'all have a few beers?
No.
Dude, these hats are so fucking dorky, dude. These are the dorkiest ass little fucking hats.
Who said second word? It's not funny.
We agree.
No more.
They're just...
Sir, I'm sorry that happened, but you can understand how he feels, right? Sir.
And don't say one thing. The reason why she got upset is the reason why she got upset is
I'm just wondering why there are so many cops at this gate. Like, is there... Like, was there a reason why, like, you know, they're all here in the first place? Like, honestly, I'm more kind of curious why, you know, they're all just kind of hanging out, you know, at this gate. Was there, like, you know, some issue? I mean, it's like... I mean, even, you know, like, even with them being there, it's just like, hey, like, I mean, it's just like, what fucking right do you have to be like, hey, I can't get to my plane, you fucking Nazi, fuck you. Why do you hate us? It's like... He's doing his fucking job, bro. It's like, he's not just, like, you know, some sort of airport security. Like, he's an actual officer, you know, in the police. You know, the German police. Like, he's doing his job unlike most cops in the world. Like, I mean, honestly, those people you better be fucking lucky they're not German citizens, because they outright would have been fucking arrested and prosecuted. I mean, because it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like you can't just go around saying, like, straight up in Germany, you know, that's fucking fighting words. Like, you know, people will punch you, you know, for doing that. Like, I mean, honestly, I mean, they just better be glad they, you know, did that shit at an airport where, you know, no one can get away with punching them. I mean, honestly, even for me, that'd be fucking fighting words. Because, like, you really, you know, because it'd be like, oh, you think, you know, because of X, Y, or Z, I'm now Nazi. It's like, oh, it's like, that's fighting words now. I mean, so it's like, I don't know, that's just, those people are just fucking stupid. I mean, you know, when it comes to just the fundamental, like, hyper-religious extremism that comes from any religion, especially when it comes to, like, Zionism, it's just like, ugh. Like Zionism, Wahhabism, fucking like the Shia religious extremism, fucking, you know, evangelicalism, like, it's all gross. It's like they all had, you know, they're all basically, you know, cut from, you know, the same cloth, just different, you know, corners of the cloth. It's like, ugh, gross. It's like, they could have been like, you know, they could have just been like, hey, why is it taking so long for us to get to our flight? And just simply have asked, like, a basic-ass question and probably would have at least gotten some form of an answer. And even if you don't like it, well, tough shit. I mean, like, it's not like the plane's going anywhere. Like, I'm pretty sure the pilots are aware of delays at the gate. It's like, gee, man, man, people are just so fucking stupid. Can I help you? Can I help you? Bye-bye. What's up? What's up, dog? Ah! What the fuck was that? Goddamn Reddit. Okay. Hey! Or Chris. Hmm? Man, you know, I really hope people just are fucking sick and done of the squad. Especially fucking parasitical old rat fucks like Rokana and shit. Man, even Elon Omar. All voted to impose the contract our rail workers rejected. If the 7-6 state resolution fails the Senate, they have done exactly what Biden did, betrayed the workers in favor of the bosses. Yep. Because that's what AOC and a lot of the fucking squad are about. I mean, they know what side they're on. They're on the side of the fucking bosses. It's like this isn't some weird 4D fucking chess game for their shit. They just basically have become like what the Tea Party was to the Republicans. It's just basically become lapdogs to the fucking old guard and to the DNC now. It's just fucking pathetic. Spreading the word about Saint Nicholas.
You have announced.
Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick Lynch. Yeah, this is like the hardcore fucking RMT, like, union boss, like the union thug dude in Britain. Dude, Mick Lynch is fucking awesome. I fucking love this guy. Dude, I love Mick Lynch. Modern, like radical labor activists of our time and shit, where we need at least like 1,000 more of. Dude's fucking great. Need more fellas like him, I tell you what. I worked at Starbucks and someone tried to pay with these $20 bills today. What the hell? I don't think that right there, and also Jackson doesn't even, like, that's not even right. That's not right. That's very, interesting. Wait a minute, like, wait, the fucking, even the serial numbers for these are all the same. They're literally all the same. Oh my god, dude. Who's trying to, like, use, like, 4 $20 bills at a fucking Starbucks? Like, the fuck? Like, a gift card or something? What the hell? Does anyone know where I could buy a lump of coal? My kid is not naughty, lol. He wrote to Santa he wants a lump of coal for Christmas. What the fuck? I don't know, you know, I'm curious. Maybe, I don't know, just Google, I guess? Let's see. Can you actually literally just buy coal? I mean, well, charcoal's not coal, actually, so, here. Zukov! It's just a roommate. He's come back home. Oh my god, there actually is. There actually is straight lumps of coal. Zukov! Hey! Hey! Zukov! Stop it! Sit! Anthrakite coal, 30 pounds. On Amazon. Lump of coal, extra large on Etsy. Yeah, dude, you could just straight buy coal.
What is up with your flea bag?
What
is up with your flea bag?
I have no idea. It's like he knows you come home, but it's like, what, you have to fucking let the entire neighborhood know?
Yeah. What'd you get today?
Oh, my Max finally.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got that, and it's a 40-rounder.
Nice.
And 3 more 20-round boxes that I have in there.
You was a sportsman today? Oh.
No, I've been
Oh, you ordered them offline?
Yeah, which,
How much more is it online?
They had a sale price, I think that was like $10, and that was like 15. So.
And you bought 20 rounds? Ammo?
Well, 3 boxes of 20 round boxes. Hey!
How much was that?
I think it was like, it's about, not, I'm rounding it up, but like $10, $9-10 about.
For a box of 20 rounds?
Well, I'm rounding it up about, but yeah, somewhere around there. I think it was like $9.49 or some shit.
For ammo?
For 21 rounds. Hey!
That's not a bad price.
Not really, no.
It's fucking more Sportsman's.
Would you stop it?
No.
Why are you like this?
Because he's a terrorist.
Why are you a terrorista? Why? Why? What's up with you? Looked like it was pretty busy for you today.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad for me, but
Friday and Saturday's gonna suck.
Yeah, I felt like I've been like suplex like all day today, so I'm just been like, ugh.
I have to work with Will on fucking Friday.
How bad is he? Oh yeah, he's the one that does like nothing. Oh boy.
Doesn't do drops.
Oh, Dios mío.
Well, see, it's Friday and Saturday that I have to work with him, and fucking Zane's like, dude, if he fucking gives you problems, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking call you. I will come and get you on my fucking lunch break.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, I don't think I've interacted with him at all, so I don't know how he is, but it's just like, how bad really is he? Like,
Doesn't do drops. We can't have $600 in our fucking till at any time.
Which makes sense, okay, but, and he, like,
Won't do them. They're not hard. It's $300. How hard is it count out $300?
it shouldn't be that hard, but it's like a little odd, basically. It's like you count on your till. It's not that big of an issue. I mean, customer service does it for us. But
We won't do it.
Yeah.
We have to do it ourselves because we have a.
Well, yeah.
On our fucking.
Right. Yeah.
What?
Have you seen this yet? Herschel Walker tells young voters to fuck off. What? I have not seen this yet, but you know what? I'm gonna check it out now.
The Georgia runoff election between Herschel.
Dude, I hope that Warnock actually legit wins, because, like, I feel like, you know, he probably would have if there was just a little bit more, like, aggression on his part a little bit, I think, you know, and from the entire national DNC, but unfortunately a lot of them actually funded motherfuckers like this just because they thought it would be easy wins, but not everywhere it was like that. I mean, I guess for the most part, sure, but not everywhere. A little Bulber, Taylor Green, I mean, runoff here, so it's just like, it didn't work everywhere, and that's kind of the fucking problem with their stupid-ass, you know, Sasco strategic bullshit, but honestly, I mean, either way, like, it would, yeah, like, at this point, like, I don't necessarily see Walker fucking winning. Like, he had to win the first round. Like, this runoff is not going to do him any favors.
Warnock, and there was a record 301,000 votes cast already in that election. So in other words, turnout is very, very high, which doesn't bode well for the likes of Herschel Walker and the Republican Party. As a general rule, when election turnout is up, Democrats do better. When it's down, Republicans do better. Because usually, you know, younger people skew Democratic, and oftentimes they don't vote. But when there is a high youth turnout, again, helps Democrats a lot. So anyway, Herschel Walker just can't stop, man. People are having a fucking field day going through his old comments and things he believes and things he's espoused. And here we have a situation. He was on some goofball show that nobody gives a fuck about. And credit to, I guess this was dug up by Patriot Takes. And look at what
that's
he
right,
says
brother.
here about
Patriot Takes.
out young people. And then also you'll get some sense as to why it is that young people are very anti-GOP. Let's listen.
Herschel, how do you feel about...
Herschel, how do you feel that I'm just a wino fucking drunk operating the show? Like, oh my god.
change America from when you and I were kids? I mean, there's, we have, I guess it's 80 to 90 or 70 to 80 million people in America that were born after 1990. So these are kids who grew up, when they were 10 years of age with the real beginning of the computers and the internet at home. So they don't know.
Let me just say, I love the question of, how do you feel about people who want to, change stuff, bro?
How do you feel about, things changing, How do you feel about, our, need to, go back and, to our, younger days and stuff, and, and these young people that want to, change things?
Okay, to want to not change stuff is, the most idiotic position I've ever heard in my life. Even a standard conservative can admit, yeah, there are things I'd like to change. What, you think everything's already perfect? You think we live in a...
I mean, honestly, every, fucking conservative will tell you that, because they think, shit needs to change for what they fucking believe in and shit. Dude, everybody fucking thinks this. I mean, I don't think that's, what they're necessarily saying, Kyle, is that, literally nothing changes outside of literal status quo or class fucking lib shitbags. But, beyond that, everyone wants to, see things change on one way, shape, or form. Is it good? Probably not, depending on who you talk to, but, I mean, it's just on one way, in shape or form, people are going to want change on some level.
Why would you not want to change stuff? There are so many things that need to be changed. Nope.
They want things to change, to be back it was when they were kids, and, back in the good old days, basically. They want to change things back. They want to change things just for the worse.
This is beautiful. This is as good as it gets. 45,000 people dying every year because they don't have basic health care? I like that. What is it, 30 to 40 million people who don't have health insurance? Pfft. Bro, I like that. Wages that are stagnant since the 1980s? Pfft. That's beautiful, bro. I like that a lot, bro.
It's cool. It's cool shit, bro.
The world that we know pre-internet. They don't know that the bullying was not really... We may have been bullied when we were kids, in a class or teased and things like that, but not the type of culture that these kids have with the internet today. What do you say to those kids and those young people that are voting?
Well, first of all, they don't know that the grass is not green on the other side, that they think they're somewhere better, and if they know another place is better than the United States of America, my thing is, why don't you go there or let me know who that is.
If you don't like this country, then why don't you just fucking move, because the grass ain't gonna be greener on the other side around here. I mean, come on, bro. Oh my fucking god, dude, are you so, oh my god, bro. Oh, it's just if you don't like it, just move. With what income? With what fucking money, idiot?
Then you should probably leave it, bro. If you don't love it, leave it. Oh, that's always
Number
the
isn't high
dumbest
enough for
thing
them. A lot of far-right bumble folks want hospitals to be able to completely deny service support. Yeah.
Ever said ever. So if you want to change things to improve them, then you just hate the country and you need to get out. That stifles any and all dissent and any and all improvement.
Yo, Mr. Miller, dude. What about my French or Canadian residency? I'll gladly fuck off on that.
I think our biggest problem is we've not shown our kids that most of the people today hadn't earned the right to change America. And what I mean by that, there are people that have died or not given their life up. There are people that have given their life up to this flag. They've given their life up for the national anthem. They've given their life up for our freedom and these liberties that we have in this country today, and we're taking it for granted. Well, I don't want
abortion, LGBTQ rights, workers' rights, these things. Yeah, the ones that we take for granted that you fucking parasitical piece of fucking garbage shit are fucking taken away from average people like us, those rights. You
Man,
fucking
so I'm
rat.
saying, if you know a place better, you go there, but you lose your citizenship here in the United States of America. And then when you...
No, you don't, unless you denounce your citizenship. Like, you have a thing called dual citizenship if you apply for citizenship in another country. Like, until you totally revoke your citizenship to the U.S. and shit, you're still a citizen here. Like, oh my god, dude, this guy's legit a brain damaged fucking idiot.
Like, legally, like we should be defending the border.
So if you're born before, or after, I should say, 1990, and you criticize the country, leave, and then I'm going to strip you of your citizenship. And they haven't earned the right to change the country. So
I'll make sure I get that fucking right, whether they like it or not.
Would you like to raise the voting age to 33 years old? Is that what you'd like to do? By the way, don't answer that, because I'm sure the answer is yes for these people.
It'd probably be more like 50.
Because they like any and all measures to reduce turnout among demographics that...
And also to make it so, in order to vote, you would have to essentially be in some form of military service as well. Basically, citizenship via conscription. It's like that's how you earn your right as a citizen, as a full citizen, is basically join the military. Like Starship Trooper shit.
Left.
That was mid-40s. I mean, well, 40s.
That means raising the voting age to 33, they'd be like, bet, let's do it. God, it's so insufferable. They also act like you can't have a 57-year-old idiot or a 72-year-old idiot. Of course you can. There's a lot. They
probably count the NFL's military service.
There are a lot of them. Ah, man. The like disdain they have for the people that don't agree with them, the disdain they have with young people. It actually reminds me of when Joe Biden was asked, and he said, "I have no sympathy." Talking about millennials who start off life kind of behind the eight ball. They don't have good job prospects. The statistics show they're not climbing that economic ladder nearly as well. They're up to their eyeballs in student loan debt. And he was like, "No, I have no sympathy. I have no sympathy."
He's 60, so he would definitely have a 50-year voting age.
Okay,
he'd
then
definitely
don't
be fine
fucking
with that.
go asking for people's vote. Now, to be fair to Joe, at least he tried to do the student loan debt reduction. The court has temporarily blocked it. We'll see what ends up happening with that. But there was a time when he was like, I don't have any sympathy. Then why the fuck would you want to be a leader?
He looks great for his age. Well, his brain is not for good wear. His brain's been destroyed and fucking damaged beyond recognition.
But like they said, what is it, 70, 80, 90 million people fit into that demographic? You're like, yeah, fuck off. I don't care about you guys. These politicians...
Are just a bunch of ratbags. That's what they are, Kyle. His brain's probably never decent. Yeah. Because he's a fucking hyper-aggressive, like, brain damaged, like, legit dumb fuck out, and misogynistic shitbag. Like, he's just pretty much, like, everything, like, that could be wrong of a person. He was doing weird shit way back in the 90s. Yeah, which is probably a lot of that type of shit. Because he was doing a lot of fucking, like, forcing women to have abortions and fucking, sleeping around with a harem of women and being an adulterer and shit. As much as he proclaimed, be a love father and all, but all this other shit. It's like, he's just a fucking scumfuck. See what other little things are on the tube potentially. If there is here. Whoa. An illusion. An optical illusion. I'm trying to figure out how this shit works. I think it's that, like, there's a curve in one of these lines, technically, and depending on the position, it... I don't know, my brain's having a loop about that one. Picture a debate between Walker and Feinstein. Oh my god. That... that's just... wow. That would probably break me. San Francisco wants killer police robots. Oh my god, I heard about this. They basically want to have the robots just, like, be loaded with, like, lethal weapon shit. Be like, oh yeah, we'll have, like, our, like, robo death bots. ED-209, just, like, you know, running around. What a great idea. What a great thing. What great progression we're having. So much for San Francisco, it's far left. Yeah, the lawless San Francisco, totally occupied by Antifa. I mean, it's just, unfortunately, pretty fucking typical. I mean, I guarantee you, these fucking, like, right-wingers would be like, goddamn time the fucking police start acting and start using killer robots. Like, that's probably, you know, that's pretty much, like, how they probably think. Here, what the hell? Chimps escape from Belfast Zoo? The fuck? What the hell? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's actually out. He's actually out.
He's actually out. Oh my god, he's actually out. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. I love this music behind it. Man, like, face-eating chimps are escaping. Oh my god, dude, like, yes, these bloodthirsty, like, you know, face-ripping, like, arm-shredding, fucking, like, gut viscera-removing, you know, animals are escaping a zoo. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, yes. Oh my god. It's just like, so this is what it looks like on the other side. If they escape in Belfast, they'll be back in the zoo as soon as they see what a cost of a flat is. They'll try to run anywhere, they just chill out, wander around, see the sights. They're just... yeah, that is a little frightening. Just... but this got my heart rate in the morning. Anything I've seen in a while. I can't believe I haven't heard of this incident. Oh yeah, when they're taking your face off and eating your hands. No shit. Like, as soon as these, you know, suckers get angry, you know, arms are being ripped off and faces are being eaten. Like, I mean, it seems kind of cute initially because it's like, oh, a little troop of those little guys are escaping, but it's like, it probably would be a Actually, a very bad time. Probably a very bad time, I tell you what now. Oh. Oh, you're just a little sleepy baby. Who's a sleepy little doggo? Here. Da-da-da-da. Any other things on the random little tube memes or anything? So wait, what's this? Families at the University of Idaho. Students who were murdered. Remember? Huh? When was this? I guess the vigils that night. All found stabbed to death with a fixed blade knife on Sunday, November 13th. Well, damn. Damn. Wonder what the fucking case was with that shit. And no, there's basically no detail. And of course, pretty much everyone in the comments is like, thoughts and prayers. God, I fucking hate that. Like, no matter what, it's like, no matter where it is, there's always fucking, yeah, like, whenever it comes to events or tragedies, there's always some weirdo. It's just like, my prayers are with them, and blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh my god. It's like, that does fucking anything. And honestly, as far as I'm concerned, it's just, like, very condescending. It's like, oh, I'll pray about that. It's like, no, you're not. Ugh. Definitely gets annoying. But, yeah, there isn't really much on tube right now. Boo. I'll go back on Reddit. What's on there? What's going on there? Check this out. Had to turn yourself into a racist and sexist. Follow one easy trick. So wait, what? Most people's tower view is based on two foundational lies. All men are created equal, including women and all races. And good guys won World War II and told the truth about what happened. For argument's sake, just pretend these two statements aren't true. Just as that knows how the entire world makes sense. What? What? Just for argument's sake, let's just pretend these statements aren't true. It's just like, you already think that because you said they were fucking lies, you retarded fuck. And, they are... I mean, the whole premise of, quote, good guys won World War II, it's like, I guess, sure, but the quote, good guys also did fucked up shit. So, it's like, there's never really good sides of a war. All men are and that is just, yeah, that's just objective. I guess that weird Nazi's just like, no, it's not. So what the fuck? Oh my god, dude. This little fucking terrorist little Nazi. I definitely fucking hate Renous, but... of course he's a stupid fucking evangelical, far-right fascist Christian, too. Of course. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. It's like... well, you're a child of fucking... Cthulhu. Wait, what did the other part say? You're quoting scriptures like Dahmer quoted cookbooks. Dude, what a little Nazi fuck. Just 7 Republicans voted against paid sick leave for workers. And 1 Democrat simply just didn't even vote at all. Well, go figure. There seems to be billboards across America that have some graffiti artists paint this on trains. That's it. Yeah, but is it really supposed to be like some sort of fucking major, like, dub? When they were supposed to be getting bare minimal 2 weeks. Did Loki's remember to get back. Maybe get recording set up again. I really want to get better at slapping Royal Bless, so. Yeah, and I've been wanting to kind of get into some shit myself a little more, but I just kind of need to get some recording equipment too. So how's this a scary commute for somebody? Oh my god, leaves. Oh no, leaves. So scary, leaves. Is this really a weird issue for people? They're fucking leaves. But it's looking for bikes and not everyone has multiple bikes. I guess leaves are that big of a deal? Like, do you know with entire road bikes that a lot of pros ride? Yeah, I know those type of thin-ass tires. They would probably not be stable on that type of... yeah, I guess I could see it in that way. Thin tires don't have a lot of traction to begin with. Yeah, fair enough. Lonely store manager hates when man hugs his wife. Says there's been complaints from other customers in her empty store. What?
Take it out of the store. No.
What? That's why people are complaining. Not everyone has multiple bikes. Yeah, fair enough.
It's your wife if you could take it out of the store.
No. But what do you mean? What do you mean?
People are uncomfortable because you're very close.
Because I'm hugging my wife?
Because you're very close behind her. It makes them uncomfortable.
I'm hugging my wife. I'm hugging my wife.
They're uncomfortable
and I'm getting told
your genitals rubbing against your
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm hugging my wife.
What the fuck? Dude, yo. Dude, what the fuck? Dude, you're being a fucking creep. Like, do you know how many times I see people do this at my store and no one gives an iota of a fuck? Like, nobody. Like, and no one's thinking about how they're quote-unquote rubbing genitals together. It's like, why?
This is my wife. She's not a stranger from the street. I'm allowed to hug my wife.
You are, but there is a
What is the problem?
There's
We're in a
decency in
store
public.
looking to buy stuff.
Yes, and people
Okay.
are uncomfortable.
Who's uncomfortable?
Several people have already come to me complaining.
Okay, good.
Like who?
Let them complain. I have the right to hug my wife. If you don't like it, call security, call the cops. That's fine.
If
I have
that
no
is what you
problem.
would prefer,
No,
I'm just
whatever you
asking
want to
to
do,
have-
whatever you want to do.
If that's what you prefer, it's like, why don't you go fuck off, bitch? I think that's what he prefers is you going the fuck away, you fucking creep.
I'm
Like, yo, like, what the fuck? Dude, what a weirdo. This one parked at my work, and I was like, yum.
I'm not destroying your store. I'm not stealing.
No,
so I
but
don't have the
you're
right
making
to.
other shoppers uncomfortable. by
I don't care.
physically
I don't.
Woman, you're making them uncomfortable as shoppers. You're the one making people uncomfortable, you freak.
Have them look the other way. They don't have to look at me. I have the right to do what I want to do. I'm hugging my wife. If I have a cop comes to me, I'm gonna say I'm hugging my wife. I'm not banging her. I'm not having sexual relations with her. What's the problem?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Different people are.
Then have them look the other way, ma'am. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay, fine. Dude, what a fucking weirdo creep. What a creep. I didn't infect your channels run up against sign quarters. More offensive if they're actually banging. Oh my god. What the fuck? That work shirt though. What could go wrong? Like a normal person, just look away and mind my business because it's really not affecting you. Yeah, no shit. I mean, it's just like, it's just so stupid. Like, I mean, no, you know, it's like if a couple wants to be a little hugsy and handholdy or whatever the fuck, then whatever, you know? Isn't this illegal? Police brutality and illegal search. Seriously.
I don't care. Yes.
Whoa. Goddamn.
Secure this.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
I have to secure this.
Yes or no? Why?
Do you not know what's going on behind?
Okay, we don't know. And what's going on? You just woke us up out our sleep. There she go. They go Jazz right here. We really was asleep.
We own the house. We don't have to come out. We let you know.
Sure don't.
That way.
Why's your feet in the door, ma'am?
Because
What is your badge number? What is your badge number, ma'am?
Move your feet.
What is your badge number?
Dude, these fucking hogs. Like, I mean, they're just like, oh, hey, we're just basically gonna, you know, think that, you know, this, you know, black people here, you know, are doing something bad or some shit, and they're fucking, you know, in their goddamn, house or some shit, so, better fucking, you know, see if they got drugs or, you know, illegal contraband or some shit, so, they're just doing, you know, they're trying to do some illegal fucking bust on them.
Badge number.
And if anything, they probably are just wanting to disturb him and, you know, cause, you know, a ruckus to the point it gets physical so they can plant drugs or some shit there.
Why'd you here?
because I'm securing this residence.
For what? For what? He gonna Jazz right here. For what?
Because of the incident that happened earlier.
What happened?
Come out the residence.
No, we don't have to come out no resident. No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. We do not have to come out no residence.
Yeah, there's no reason for them to leave. Like, unless they got some fucking warrant, like, they don't have to. Like, like, proper quote-unquote securing premises is that, hey, if people are in their houses still, you keep them inside. And they lock their doors and shit like that, alright? Like, that's kind of the more proper procedure. Not like, oh, we're gonna, like, barge in your fucking house door to door like a bunch of fucking Nazi Gestapos.
What for? What for? Why? Why is you gonna put my handcuff? Because I'm asking you, why you got your fucking foot at the door? First of all, you asked to speak to Jazz, she came to the door. I'm asking you, can I get your badge number? I'm asking her. Jasmine right here, sir. She's right here. They just woke us up out our sleep.
Well, there was a stabbing over here earlier.
It wasn't no stabbing over
Who's
here.
this weird old, like, russet potato, like, salt and pepper haired fucking potato chip lays looking motherfucker over here, dude? Like, what the fuck? Did they get, like, one of the late night, like, office crew dudes to come join in on the fucking party, too? They get one of the fucking office hogs, you know, to come in?
You want to go that door? Why is you got your feet in
fucking doing, man? Put the
It's
time
for our safety.
No, hold on.
It ain't for their goddamn safety, you fucking, like, you office desk little fucking bitch. Like, it is, you know, it's just to intimidate them and just, like, show how many of you are back there, just to be like, hey, if you fuck this any further, we're gonna have, like, a whole army and have the department on your ass now. I mean, it's just nothing but fucking intimidation tactics. I mean, it's like, there's only very exceptional cases where a cop could just basically, you know, like, waltz into your house, essentially, and that's if, like, they're chasing a criminal and that criminal, like, runs into your home. Or, like, you know, there's, like, a fire or some shit going on, or, like, a natural disaster, and they need to get, you know, to an area, and the only real path is, like, for your house or some shit, you know, whatever the fuck. Like, very rare exceptional cases that don't involve, you know, illegal searches and storming into people's houses willy-nilly. I mean, it's like, any other time, you either have to have a fucking warrant, or if you are invited by the people, you know, and most people don't want to invite you in, because they don't want cops rummaging around for their shit.
You cannot go through. Do you have a search warrant? You want me to go? You cannot go through here.
This one Jasmine. That's all I want.
Okay, but she cannot serve. You know she cannot do that. Whoa. Jazz, whoa. 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 Whoa.
She just decided to say fuck it and barge in, and of course, like, half the fucking department and the fucking sheriffs are all barging in now like a bunch of fucking hogs, you know, on stampede. Bulls on parade. Dude, they got, like, so, dude, look at these fucking weird, like, dude, what is with these weird street clothes fucking pigs? Like, what the fuck? Dude, for their safety, my fucking ass, like, they are in plain clothes. Like, they are just fine. Like, give me a fucking break.
You don't have a search warrant to come here. Don't do that.
How about all of you out of the house, you piece of shit? Anyone that has a goddamn badge and a sheriff or a police vest on probably should get the fuck out. Like, oh my god.
Why do we gotta get out the house? I don't have no problem. Can you get a okay.
Oh, so now this guy finally says something about a search warrant?
Touch me, sir. Why is she touching me?
Get a pair of pants on.
Okay, well, why is she touching me, sir?
And why is he fucking blocking the cam? She has every right to be fucking recording you, bitch.
Cut the light on. Then get your hand out my face. I won't be up by my feet.
Oh my god, this became chaotic so quick just because hogs want to fuck off.
Yeah, what is they doing to my son in here?
And now they're fucking beating the shit out of this guy and fucking oh my... Man, yeah, in the just world, these cops would be in prison for quite some time, and then some of the inmates would, you know, have their way with them, probably.
I'm recording y'all. You can't. What you taking me to? No. For what? For what?
Oh my lord. Who applied for one? Oh my god. I mean, I didn't catch that, but I will not be surprised if, you know, one of them said that. One of them mentioned something about it, and then the rest of them were just like, nah. And even the one that barely mentioned something about it didn't follow up about it whatsoever. It's like, yeah, we have one. It's like, where is it then? It's like, well, we have one. Just pay attention, you're getting outside. Oh, now we're arresting you because we gave you a chance. It's like, you piece of fucking... It's like, you, Cop T-bone student in a parking lot during a bomb threat. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? More, well, having a little hog watch now, I guess.
Officer driving in a school parking lot T-bones a student. Police in Centralia.
See, this is why also cops should be held to the same fucking traffic laws, by the way, because Portland police do this exact same shit all the goddamn fucking time through the streets. On one-way streets. And honestly, I'm surprised this shit hasn't happened yet. And you know that fucking student's not going to be able to get fucking insurance or anything out of that. Like, the cops going to, like, taxpayers are going to get, you know, everything paid for, including his, you know, for the fucking cop car, and the cop's going to be just fine, probably get a nice little cushy little vacation. And, you know, the kid basically gets into mass debt further and doesn't see any actual, like, you know, reconciliation or repercussion, you know, from this type of shit. It's like, give me a fucking break.
Student. Police in Centralia, Illinois, just released dashcam video of the crash that left a girl injured. Our Jenna Barnes found out what led up to it and what punishment that officer faces.
The crash
A
happened
paid vacation.
here at Centralia High School. The police were here because of a bomb threat, but for this student, the biggest...
So we better drive at 80 miles an hour through a one-way little, like, road section of a parking lot and fucking, like, T-bone a fucking kid.
The officer behind the wheel.
I'm actually a hero, so fucking, blame the kid. They should have, gotten away. They should have pulled over to the side when they saw the sirens of a cop car, creaming by. I'm the law, bitch. Like, maybe they should have fucking obeyed.
High school was on lockdown. The police chief says several officers were inside the school investigating a bomb threat, while 2 officers were outside keeping watch. This is video from inside one of those police cars.
There's no sense of bringing anybody in and out.
But the officer spots a car driving into the parking lot.
We need to make sure. Who's that white car?
He takes off over the grass, gaining speed.
So he purposely did this. It's not even like, oh, I'm gonna get to the school really quick, He's like, oh, I'm not even gonna turn my sirens on or anything. I'm just gonna cream into this fucking person.
Until he crashes into the car he spotted. The driver of the car...
Police, get out of the car! I guarantee you throw it out his fucking Glock 19 and fucking was aiming it at this fucking person, saying, like, you fucking assaulted my vehicle and now you're under arrest for assault charges.
Coming back
fucking
to
piece of
campus
shit,
from her
dude.
internship. The police chief says paramedics took the girl to the hospital. The officer was hurt too. Both of their cars were totaled and 2 parked cars were damaged. In this letter, the police chief suspended the officer for 1 day without pay for...
Oh, how cute. Oh, he was suspended for 1 day without pay. Oh, 1 measly little fucking day. It's like, hey, you get, sent home for the day, and then tomorrow you can come back and, continue business as usual. See what I mean? Oh, wow, what punishment.
And not being in control of his car. The chief tells 5 on Your Side the officer did not intentionally crash into the student.
Yeah, he did. He purposely did this. Like, who's that white car? Better fucking T-bone this son of a bitch. Like, oh my god, dude. Fucking, I hate the media. Oh, he did it intentionally. It's like he absolutely, like, I mean, everything about the video says this was absolutely fucking intentional. This was intentional T-boning, to potentially injure or even fucking kill this person because, oh, who's this white car? This could be the bomb, suspect and a threat, there's a lockdown. I'm gonna be the hero today. Ah! And just cream his fucking car because his fucking police SUV is basically like a goddamn tank in comparison to a tiny little Corolla or whatever the fuck that was. It's like these fucking militant-ass fucking bloodthirsty hogs don't give a fuck. Oh, you okay? It's like, fuck you, you T-boned her intent to fucking harm her, you piece of fucking shit. It's like, fuck you. You could have easily just, like, sped up a little bit, and then, went up behind her as she passed by, and then turned the lights on and be like, hey, there's a lockdown going on, can you please, leave the area? Instead you're like, oh, no, I'm gonna be a fucking hero today. This person's a fucking enemy. Because these cops treat fucking, the environment as a combat zone. And they think anything, could be a potential enemy combatant. This is how they're fucking trained. Like, there's straight up, literally, things called killology courses that police are fucking taught and trained throughout this fucking country. Or basically to have that exact fucking mentality. Like, that was absolute fucking intent to harm. I want to see what Reddit has to say about it. What are people saying in here? Can't believe my tax office are wasting on this bullshit. Dude, fucking feel ya, pop relative. 8083. I feel ya. I do call that negligence, intentionally reckless driving. I don't personally believe that cop didn't fully intend on ramming that car. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh yes, let's. Oh my god, some like gotcha bros trying to like one up that comment. Oh yes, let's potentially hurt myself pretty badly and perform potential homicide to assure dominance is a logical thought process. To a cop, it is, because logical thought is not exactly their fucking forte. Like, are you serious, dude? And also, there's plenty of people that try to, quote, assert dominance, but actually end up hurting themselves, even if they end up, you know, succeeding at their assertion of dominance, mainly because they don't care as long as they assert their dominance. I mean, just look in the fucking, like, look at nature when it comes to, like, you know, like two lions, like, competing for, like, you know, the pride or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? It's like, it's like, or, you know, it's like, what, you don't think humans aren't the same? You know, it's like, come on. I mean, police intentionally try to hire these fucking people. Police officers protesting his suspension. Wait, is that, like, said in an article? Like the 1 day slap on. Oh my god, dude. It's like, oh, even 1 day slap on the wrist of no pay. It's like, if I'm gonna have 1 day slap on the wrist, can I at least be paid for it? It's like, give me a break. Like, can't you, like, why can't, like, all unions be as strong and fucking aggressive as police unions? Like, goddamn. Can that dynamic flip? Can, like, police unions be weak and fickle and, like every other union is about as strong and as aggressive as they are with everything? I mean, god damn, dude. I mean, there is definitely a reason why people say that police and correctional officer unions tend to be some of the more stronger ones in the fucking country, and it's because of shit like this. And unfortunately, that's not a good thing. Is that like Florida cops specifically will mistake walking stick for a gun, detain a blind man after confirming he's unarmed? What? What? Bruh.
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You don't have
you ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a dick to me.
Well,
you don't have to be a dick to me. It's like, well, yeah. Well, you're being one to him, and he's even saying it.
Am I detained?
Yeah, you are. What's your name and date of birth?
It doesn't not matter.
Yes, sir, it does.
Do you have a crime?
Would you like me?
Call your supervisor,
He's right here.
What'd she stop you for? For a walking stick. So, it could look like a weapon. She asked you to really present it, okay? Now she's asking me for ID. Okay? I don't need the ID unless there's a reasonable, articulated suspicion. Sir, and her suspicion was that you were armed, okay? She's asking.
And you both of you have outright shown that he is not armed of anything. Like, honestly, I was a little nervous when he just casually just, like, flipped out his walking stick like that. Like, just, you know, when she was saying that it's a gun. Like, because in my mind, like, that cop's gonna immediately probably start blasting. But, nah, she didn't. In fact, the fact that she didn't do shit when he did that just proves that she knew it wasn't a fucking gun. She just wants to fucking harangue him and fucking annoy this guy, you know, for really no fucking reason. I guess walking on the side of the road.
Well, now she has verified that I am not armed, so there is no problem. Your ID or not?
There's no reason for him to give your fucking ID there, bro. Like, there's no reason for him to give you your fucking ID. Not at all. Like, the whole reasonable suspicion of, oh, does he have a gun, has been confirmed that he does not, so your, quote, investigation and your suspicions and your worries are over. Like, you don't need to ID him or anything. He does not have to do that shit.
You don't need it, okay?
So, well, you're under arrest now.
Alright, Mr. Hodges. Was that hard?
It's gonna be. I want your name and your badge number.
Yeah, it's about to be hard. Man, I'm glad that people understand their fucking rights and, you know, are doing the whole name, badge number thing and asking for that shit. Karen in the wild. Karen and her husband harass man for his dog pooping on their private property, not realizing he also lives there. Oh my god, bruh. I mean, as long as you pick it up, I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh sweet Jesus! Oh no, we got a psychopath. Oh no 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 no. Oh god, looking at her scares me, dude. She actually scares me. Okay, hold on. I need to actually get her off my screen. Like when I see someone with that smile and that look on their face, like they actually fucking scare me. Like they are somebody who would literally like fucking doctors and surgeons of Unit 731, like, you know, without anesthesia, like harvest my fucking organs alive. Like, I mean, like she would fucking do it, you know, like maximum harm, dude.
Yeah.
Like when she does that, oh god, dude, she fucking scares me.
So what happened?
It's private property. You can't let your dog poo here.
Oh, okay. Even if you live here?
Your dog, it's private property. You are trespassing.
What are you doing, you fucking weirdo? Why are you recording?
I'm trespassing? Where am I trespassing on?
Look, your dog. Take a video of the dog crapping.
Do it.
Take a video of the dog crapping like a weirdo, and we can like upload it for video like sales or something online, like a bunch of creeps. This is weird, dude.
Asking me what? Trespass? What is trespass?
And I can tell that he has poop bags because I can hear the crinkling of the bags, like, you know, like the little roll-up bags and shit that you know, take, you know, with your dog and stuff, like when they go poop. Like, I mean, he's got the bags, so what's the problem? Like, he's gonna pick it up and it's not gonna be there. Like, he's gonna throw it in the trash like it belongs. Like, what's your fucking deal, lady? And honestly, like, I mean, you know, I can understand if there happens to be, like, some, like some places, not, like, here maybe, but, like, if you're out on a hike or some shit and, like, your dog wanders in the forest a little bit and leaves a little poo, you know, it's like, I mean, I don't really see it as a big deal, you know, if you don't pick it up, you know, at that point, as long as it's not on the trail, you know, and stuff like that. You know, but obviously when it comes to, like, most areas, like here, dog parks, any park, like, you know, just, and all this type of shit, you know, pick it up. Be a bro, you know?
Where's the private property?
Right where you're
Yeah?
I'm assuming this is like an apartment complex or some shit, and if that's the case, it's not, I mean, it's private property, but, you know, it's private property in a sense that it's, like, you know, publicly available. Like, it's a public, like, you know, type of building and shit. Like, the actual, like, you know, apartments themselves aren't, but being outside of the area and being here is a public space. Like, he's allowed to be there.
You know everybody? Do you guys know everybody who lives here?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I'm on the board of directors here. I know everybody.
Oh, God, he's fucking HOA. They're HOA. This is an HOA place.
So, well, I care about annoying people.
You live here?
I might. I don't think I need to tell you that.
Right, so that means you don't. You're
Okay.
a liar.
Yeah?
You're a liar.
How long have you guys been living here?
I don't have to answer your question.
Oh, you're not gonna answer yours?
I'm on my home.
Oh, sure. You sure about that?
Yeah, this entire, like, apartment complex looking place is all of her property.
Alright. Yeah, cool. Alright, this was great. I love you guys.
This is great. I love you guys. Oh my god, I love it. That step forward smile, I know, dude. He was delighted at the fact someone will have a video of stop open. Do it. Do it. I know, it's so funny. Have you two idiots ever heard of the internet? Now this man has a random video of a dog. Whatever gets his rocks off. Yeah, we don't kick shame here. Oh my god, dude. Holy fuck. Oh, it's like my phone that randomly reminds me of things years later. Like my OB times I went hiking and wanted 1,000 pictures of my dog, but this guy's phone will have that. looking back photo of some random dude saw of it. Oh my god. What part? Oh man, I love it. It's already infuriating. Honestly, it was scary. It wasn't just infuriating, it was already fucking scary. It's like some Joker level shit. It's like, that's something you would see like from Joker or something, dude. It's like, oh my god.
One base there.
Whoa, what the hell? Wait, what the fuck is this? Person being attacked by a deer? Oh shit, the deer are rising up, dude. The fucking deer are rising up. Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh, it's just a bunch of screaming and shit. Oh my god! Dude, this... Oh, damn, dude. Damn, Gramps. Oh shit, damn. Dude, the old man don't get fucked. He's like, I'm just gonna grab you by your antlers. Don't get fucked, son of a bitch. Oh shit, everyone's running. Oh my god. Why? What are you doing? Dude, this deer is angry. What are people... Yeah, getting all the dogs safe, that's good.
Open the car. In there, girls.
Oh, damn. Is that it? Girl, shut up. I mean, maybe if I keep screaming, the ruptured eardrums would give me tactical advantage. Nah, I'm annoyed. That's why I muted it. Yeah, damn bug by antler. One part, grab the antler, pulls it deliberately but gently to the hood of the car. Asking eventually to take their dog's side of house, scream, moving aggressively once inside the house for the head is. But it's just free and now scream, it will take off. I was rooting for the deer. Oh my god, it's like, I mean, I was rooting for the grandpa, man. I was rooting for Gramps. Dude, Gramps was fucking just like, was having a blast with that one. Just, you know, grabbing by and was like, I'm too old for this goddamn shit, you son of a bitch. Entitled, woman thinks it's okay to dump her rubbish outside someone's property. Is this England? Rubbish. Bloody rubbish, I say.
Is this your rubbish? Do you mind?
Is this your rubbish? Oh my god, dude.
Get back home with you, please, because you've been doing it there. No, you've been dumping it here for weeks and weeks, and they don't take it. They don't take it. No, they don't take it. Where do you live, Helen? Where do you live? No, where do you live?
Where do you live?
Because you've been fly tipping. We're going to report you to the council because you're dumping rubbish.
We've been reporting you to council, I say, with your rubbish. I do tell you, say what, mate. Oh my god, you fucking British, dude. What is going on in England?
Rubbish in the street.
Rubbish out. So they
No.
I take rubbish out and you try it. That's the way you put your rubbish out,
It's not in the bin. It's not in the bin.
Go to the police.
We'll go to the police then.
Yeah.
And
What are you doing with that?
I'm videoing you because you're fly tipping.
Floor tipping.
Pardon?
A pottons?
Well, take your rubbish back home, please.
Oh my god, what is this?
I'm gonna get
Take you back. Go back home. I live over there, and you've been dumping rubbish every week.
Yes, I do. I put
Why
it
do you?
I mean, she apparently admits it. She's like, yeah, I do it.
No, they
What's your
don't take it.
problem?
We don't. We've reported you to the council for 2 weeks now.
We've bought you should catch you to. Oh my god, I don't know if I can handle this. Holy shit, so much British. Like, what the hell? Very British interaction. Polton. Patton is. It's like, you fucking whoop, mate. New champion, the most British video ever. I know it was British from the rubbish. You could just tell, I knew it was British just from that, dude. What you do with your rubbish? You should rubbish, I say, what you want? people really dislike phones. Karen tries to take items because she can't exchange used clothes. What? What's going on here? What's going on with this crazy bitch?
Take items because she can't exchange used
Leaving
clothes.
my store. Goodbye. I am not. Leave my store, ma'am. I'm telling you, I'm not the one you want to do this with. You're back in the seat. Now give it to me. Leave my store. Come on. Leave my store. Stop trying to steal my stuff. Leave my store. You're too old for this. Just leave my store.
You're too old for this.
You are way too old for this. You're way too old for this. Leave my store. This is strange. So you're not going to leave unless you call security? Okay. Okay. Leave my store.
I'm not indeed too old for this there, youngin'. You damn hoodlum, I will get my items, I say. I am not too old for this. How dare you say I'm old?
Wait for it. She hits her.
My items. Leave my store. You're too old for this. Leave my store. Leave.
Oh my god. Dude, this old lady, bro. Woman, like, grandma, like, I know that you probably took one too many of your medications today and now you're feeling a little extra doozy, but, like, this doesn't mean that you could just be a weirdo and a Karen. Like, come on.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Don't put your hands on her.
Leave my store.
Don't put your hands on her.
Leave my store.
Where's the security?
Yeah. You gotta go. Leave my store right
And then she tries to take them again.
Leave my store. Do not come back here. Go! Go!
Don't put your hands on her.
Go! Do not come back here.
Put your hands on her.
What the fuck? What the hell?
What the hell? I mean, honestly, what the hell is right? I mean, they were honestly being pretty calm about it, honestly. It's just like, woman, you're too old for this. Just leave. Just get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? Just fucking leave. And it's just like, what the hell? It's like, I mean, if you can't exchange stuff because you have used clothes, then, you can't exchange them. Like, what the hell? I mean, I'm not like, I get the rule, honestly, you know, so it's just like, yeah, I mean, if the store has that as a fucking policy, then yeah, like, expect to be like no returns. You could sell it or donate it to a Goodwill or something like that. Sell it third party or some shit. But like, lady, like, it ain't that fucking big of a deal. Like, holy shit. It's like, if I found out, I would actually work with them. Like, well, it's kind of a bummer, you know, they just don't fit me, you know, right, or they're not, you know, because they're the wrong size, or whatever the fuck, you know, could I possibly, you know, try to, you know, like, you know, work out a deal or something like that, you know, to, you know, have a, like, you know, at least, you know, get the right size, you know, that I'm looking for, or whatever the hell. You know, like, I would work with them and be like, is there a way for me to at least, you know, like, potentially get something worked out and maybe get a discount or something, you know, for the right size of the same item, you know, or something like that. Like, I'd be reasonable, you know? And if they're just like, unfortunately not, then I'd just be like, alright, well, you know, I'll just, you know, I'll come back when I either got the funds or just pay for the right sizes then just, you know, either give the improper size to a friend or family member or just give it to a Goodwill or sell it or something on, like, Craigslist or some shit. I mean, it ain't that big of a fucking deal. People be, just ridiculous sometimes. Let's go back on to see if there's anything else on here. Do 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 do. galactic disaster? Huh? Fascinating horror, huh? Focuses are better. What's this about? I'll look this up. The Megantic. Megantic? Oh, this was in 2013. It's a rail disaster. It occurred in the town of La Megantic, Quebec, Canada on July 6, 2013 at approximately 1:15 p.m. when an unattended 73-car Montreal Maine and an electric railway freight train carrying back information crude oil rolled down a 1.2% grade from Mantis and derailed downtown, resulting in an explosion and fire of multiple tank cars. 47 people were killed. More than 30 buildings in Lac-Mégantic town center, roughly half of the downtown area, were destroyed. And all but 3 of the 39 remaining buildings had to be demolished due to petroleum contamination of the town site. Jesus. Derailment of a runaway train explosion. Cause: neglect, defective locomotive, poor maintenance, driver error, flawed operation procedures, weak regulatory oversight, and lack of safety redundancy. So basically, due to cutting costs and shit. What's the background? The freight train designated MMA2 was 1,433 meters long. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. The oil shipped by... Okay. In May 2010, former MMA engineer Gerard Briggs of the Millinocket, Maine, explained to the Bangor Daily News that so much could happen in a 12-hour shift in one of these trains. Since they're washed out track, down trees, mechanical failure, what if the engineer on board were to encounter a medical problem? Who's going to know about it? If there's a fire engine or an ambulance needing to get by a train over crossing, then what happens? It could take hours. Briggs left MMA to work for another railway in 2007, while he described a lone crew member involved in the Magnetic derailment as a very good engineer and one of the better on the property. He has long expressed safety concerns about MMA's overall train operations because if you have 2 people watching you can't catch a mistake. It was all about cutting. Yep, cutting costs, cutting safety, cutting labor hours. It sounds exactly what the fuck happened here. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada looked at whether the SPTO played a role in the accident. After looking at the circumstances the night of derailment, the investigation was not able to conclude whether having another crew member would have prevented the accident. It honestly probably could have. Air brakes on train are supplied with air from a compressor on each locomotive. When the locomotive shut off, the compressor no longer supplies the brakes system with air. An air brake pipe connects in each car locomotive tray. When air leaks from various components, air pressure drops. If the system is not recharged with air, the locomotive air brakes will become ineffective and provide no braking force. When the air brake controls valves and sense a drop in pressure in the brake pipe, there are designs to activate the brakes on each car. However, if the rate of leakage is slow and steady, the automatic brakes may not be applied, as in the case of the Magnetic accident. However, it is a usual practice for an engineer parking a train once the train stopped to apply the brakes on the cars in the train by releasing air from the train line and allowing the air in the car's reservoirs to apply the car's brakes. Blah, 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 blah. Damn. It seems like there's like a lot of shit with this, you know. This is like near the border of fucking America and Canada too. Like right next to the border of like Vermont and Maine. Yeah, it's pretty much like right next to the border. Damn, even in the main fucking Wikipedia page of the town, it basically fucking mentions the rail disaster here. Shit. I might have to see if there's like a little documentary on that shit. Well, I think there was. Probably have to watch that here a little bit later tonight. But I think I'll get one more little bowl smoked up and call it good for the rest of the little evening. Like I said, have a little of a shorter stream tonight. Oh, look at you, you sleepy little thing. I like how I have like your little back feet just smushed up against your face. It's adorable. Oh, my little baby. What's up? Ooh, that felt good. Oh, that felt pretty goddamn good. Make sure this is not too tight. There we go. Okie dokie. Anyway, I'll call it good for the rest of the evening, so peace out, and be back around to the next one, so.